Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Jasmy, we are trading at 0.004724, 24-hour volume, we're up 25%, and market cap, we're down 8.98%. So heading over to our daily chart here, we can see with our volume profile off to the left-hand side, ultimately the price itself moved away from these clusters of our volume nodes and is essentially coming down into this area here. So from 100 to 78% of our fib, huge selling pressure. If we're able to see some of the indicators that measures momentum here, we can see that our MACD indicator is showing again that weakness of these histograms. So we can see that decline of that momentum. And if we double check the volume itself, we're just going to add the volume indicator. We're going to take a look at the volume sessions here. So we can see huge selling or huge buying opportunity here at this candlestick at the very bottom of our shooting star candlestick, and then continuous sell options. Now we do see the 20 moving average crossing above the 50 and potentially the 100. This isn't technically considered a golden cross where it's long term or it suggests long term, but if we do suggest that the price itself is going to continue to close above our 20, 50, and 100, it is still going to continue this uptrend. It may not be as strong as it suggests, but it may show us that correction or that natural correction that Jasmy is currently doing right now. So if we're able to hold, I want to say the 78% of our fib, which is 0.004306, it would still give us that momentum for the price to retest areas of resistance line. As we can see here, as I'm scrolling out, we can see that the volume profile indicator shows that a few nodes are sticking out in this next cluster of our supply and demand starting at the 78% here. So going into the RSI off to the right hand side here, we can see the RSI has initiated that buy opportunity or sell opportunity at our shooting star candlestick at the top here, and it is continuously coming down. Our KDJ is also in the red too, so we're going to see some bearish movements in the next couple of days or so. Going into the 4-hour time frame, we were taking a look at our areas of support. Our number one area of support here was at the 5032. You can see already we have broken that area of support, and then our secondary support here was at the 4932. So 4932, we can see it switched from the green over to the red of our MACD indicator here. We can see that the RSI bounced. It almost showed that buying opportunity here for our stock RSI. And then we can see that the KDJ at the very bottom actually dipped even further, showing us this kind of bat wing indicator at the very bottom here of our KDJ, especially increasing that momentum. Take a look at the momentum increase of the momentum of the sellers. So we are well below our 0%. In order to get any type of reversal, we need those lighter histograms. We need those lighter bars. The KDJ does look like it is turning a little bit green over here. However, you know, there's really only this candlestick that we could typically, or we could say, if we take a look at the 2-hour time frame, kind of the same thing. If we were to end in today's session of this 4-hour time frame and this 2-hour time frame of a candlestick such as this, it is represented as a hammer candlestick. You know, most effective is going to be at the very bottom of the downtrend. It shows us an exhaustion of the downtrend itself. Ideally, in the next candle opening after a hammer candlestick, we want to make sure we have an engulfing candlestick compared to this one to really drive that result of that buying pressure. And if we're able to see that buying pressure, we may retest the area of support turned into resistance here. Okay. You know, still taking a look at the 4-hour time frame, the RSI has dropped again below or close to 0% for our K line. Our D line is at 2.40. However, this is not going to initiate a quick reversal. A lot of people, when they see the RSI at the very bottom, they think that it's going to come up. However, just double check the MACD indicator or any of the indicators that does show any type of reversals. Keep in mind too, the hammer candlestick at the very bottom here, if it's not followed by any lighter histograms, you know, such as these guys and a smaller bar itself, then it is not going to get us that pullback up to the upside. It may continue to drop as again, huge selling pressures. If we were to take a look at the 4-hour time frame for a fixed range volume profile to gather some data in regards to supply and demand, here you go, you guys. We can see our cluster right here. If it does break and close below the 4620, you can see the next indicator is over here at 4306. And then we're going to be using this cluster as an area of resistance ultimately because the price is below that at 5018. So it is quite a challenge here. We do need some confirmation from a few of our indicators, KDJ and MACD indicator, to really show that type of momentum. So that's my update for Jasmy. Stay safe, everyone. Make good choices. Let me know down below. Like and subscribe if you found the video insightful, but I'll see you next time.